People who give job interviews, what are some subtle red flags that say this person won't be a good hire? 1. I once had a guy show up, late, with blood all over his face and clothes looking really disheveled. Typically I don't waste my time with people who can't even make it to their interview on time. But this guy said that he was in a car accident on his way to the interview and got there as soon as he could. After the interview he asked if there was any way he could get a ride back to where his car was. Believing his story, I offered him the ride. This man's car was nearly 5 miles away, legitimately crashed, and it turns out someone had broke into his car and stolen his child's car seat and his stereo system during the couple hours he was gone. I hired him. He turned out to be really difficult to work with, but the guy was a programming genius. Kept him for a year. Before he moved on. I don't hire liars. This guy wasn't one. 2. When asked about their experience with a topic, they stick to reciting textbook definitions of terminology rather than demonstrating any understanding of how to apply it. Had one person who was literally forwarding our questions into ChatGPT, and then reciting rambling answers that provided definitions of keywords in our questions rather than actually answering the question. Like, we'd ask, what's something a previous employer or educator has recognized you for? And they'd answer, examples of things that an employer might recognize an employee for are this and that. 3. I had a dude just straight up say he doesn't like black people during his interview. 4. Was giving an interview, maybe 20 minutes long. The lady being interviewed asked if she could go outside and smoke a cigarette. 5. I interviewed this lady and she brought up how she had an issue with an old coworker, and at the end of it she said the coworker died of cancer. Of course I said, oh I'm sorry or something similar, and she responds with, she got what she deserved. Yeah, no thank you.